Monitor purchase order item. In this video, you can monitor each item in purchase order, but by default, only overdue item will be listed in the app. So previously, we have created a purchase order. We have never not at any time the purchase order number. So we need to follow because if I want to check that my supplier confirm, or if I want to receive later the invoice, the invoice from my supplier, I need to follow, to monitor each item of my purchase order. So for that, I used monitor purchase order item app. So I called monitor purchase order items like this. Um, the monitor purchase order item screen is displayed. Also, number of current overdue PO item are listed. So if I provide the order date, I just want to limit it. So you have in the dashboard, you are able to define some um, variant. So I want to display in euro, and I click on go. So I display um, all the purchase order from today and go back to the past from 1 year. And you display that we have 372 orders in the system. I'm able to display the information used with filter by purchase order. You can no, you can use the filter for to filter per purchase order, display currency, material group, materials, supplier, plant. Um, the search result. So I show you the search result. If I show you like this, um, show the detail with the respective filter criteria. You can set overdue in filter next delivery statute. Next delivery statute. I I want to see, for example, due today, due later, or overdue. So I see if I click on go and run the report by filtering on particular material supplier, etc. to display the purchase document accordingly. Overdue items should be marked in red. You can choose adapt filter to list filter to add adapt filter. So choose an individual line item of the purchase order you want to display, and um, you just have to click. Here we are in this detail to go inside. So I see next not next schedule line. You see all the thing in the red. So we are in the past. So if I use a scrolling bar, I want to display. So in July, so for this, let's take this one, November. So in 20. So if I go in the detail, item 20. So verified data displayed on the object page. The data should be logically in synchronization with the purchase order. So we take account the information about the item 20. So I go in the detail. The most important that you see the next delivery date is the schedule date. It's not the confirmation date. You need to display all the information. You monitor that um, about the requested date. So if I go in the schedule line, if I remember, the date is okay, this date, 20. If I go in the supplier confirmation controlled, I don't have any supplier information. So if we make a test right now, I monitor my purchase order. So purchase order is on the 20, and if I go in the item 20, item 10 to check also the information. So schedule line, I see that is the same things, 20, and I don't have anything. So I note that the purchase order, this one, I go back and I display fully derived invoice set, and I'm able, for example, to restrict the selection, order statute, for example, I follow up in approval, missing confirmation. If I select, for example, missing confirmation, adapt filter, I can add some information to adapt my selection. If I click on go. So I display two things, that the overdue and the missing confirmation. So make a test. Right now I received the supplier confirmation. So for example, I received the inbound delivery, for example. So in this case, I create inbound delivery. Okay, I put the information like this for today. And I provided the put away one this. Okay, and I save an inbound delivery. So that means the purchase order is confirmed. I record, recent activity, monitor purchase order items. I click on go. You see right now, no item available. So immediately I'm not in overdue. I click on go. Is missing confirmation? No, it's good. So if I click on go right now to display the information about the next schedule line date is still in the 20, that is the next schedule line date, because SAP do not take account the information in the confirmation table, but is able to provide you the information that one, in the order statute you are not in missing confirmation, and if I go in next delivery statute overdue, we are not in the case of, we still are in overdue, because for the moment I don't receive the information, I do not receive the purchase order. So yes, it's confirmed, and I've got in overdue. And if I take also due today or due later, that is made the most important to follow the information, and you use the next delivery statute and the order statute. You combine the both if you want to. Okay, I would like to display all the next delivery statute in the past, and so if I take this, for example, I can choose also yes, I stay in the past, and with the missing confirmation. If I remove the purchase order, I click on go. Okay, you here have the detail of all the purchase order, 52, without any confirmation. For example, right now, I would like to display all the purchase order with the information that I've created, for example, this week. I click on go. Okay, I'm able to display that I've created two purchase order, one from the domestic supplier and another one, and with the next line. And if I go in this one, I would like to display why I'm not able, that is for the flight travel expenses. If I go in the detail of my, if I go to a schedule line, so it is in December. We are in the standard PO for another company, so you are able also to filter with all the company. So if I select next delivery statute due later, if I click on go, So we display this purchase order so that I'm able to follow and to take in automatically, for example, the reminder to explain to the supplier, okay, I still have a missing confirmation about this list of purchase order, and automatically you can have an email sent to all the supplier to remind that supplier need to confirm all this purchase order. So right now, you have a real cockpit to follow all the purchase order item and check only when you are a discrepancy. So focus on all the time on, for me, the most important is overdue and the order status. Check only the perhaps also due today, and for example, missing confirmation. It's really important to reduce if I do not select order date, and if I click on go, I see that I have nothing with due today and missing. So I can do also for due later with missing confirmation. Okay, I see. Okay, in 27, yes, it's really important that I call the supplier because, for example, in the next few days, I really need to know if the supplier are able to confirm. Okay, thank you so much.